Hello, all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome back to episode number 16 on the Wilderness Wildlands series for Farming Simulator 25. My name is Fury Machine Gaming, and welcome back. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am as usual. Okay, so we spent a little bit of money in the beginning. We would have had about $20,000 left, but I bought a drawbar for our. We were at $25,000, and I spent $20,000 on a drawbar because what it does is it's going to extend it, make our life a lot easier on cedars and things like that. So, I had $25,000, and I was down to $3,000. I think it is. I'll show you what I bought here. Let's go here and go right here. The Knockerling drawbar. It was $1,500. So we had $3,800 left over after. And remember, we started with $25,000. So our factories are running crazy, which is absolutely epic. But we're starting to dig out a little bit. After we get done selling our products that we need to sell, we are then going to seed. We're going to plant some canola, and then we're going to roll a field, and then we have another harvest. Now, this gets sold now. I got to go ahead and finish getting the rest of it out of there. We have one field right straight there, right just past the factory over there. Last oat field that we have, and then we're going to be on all canolas. Then we have 3 more canola fields to plant, and then we are going to buy ourselves a regular harvester. There we go. We got all the straw. So I've decided that so we can go back to a little bit more realism. We tried that swather. It did really well. We harvested 7 fields with it. So, well, actually, when we get done doing that last oat field, it'll be 8 fields that we harvested with it. So we gave it a legitimate chance. A legitimate shot is what I was going to say. And it works, but it just feels weird to me. So we're going to go back to a realistic combine with a 13.7 meter header. Now, unfortunately, our loan's going to go up a little bit more, but then we're done. Then we're done buying equipment, and then we're literally going to be on to the next thing we have to take a loan out for is to purchase our next cows. After that, or, yeah, let's see where we're at here. We're at reproduction, 30%. So we have 7 more months to go before we purchase 400 cows. So, yeah. We're going to do it that way. All right, so there's that. Now we got 22,000 liters. Now, like I said, the factory is, it works well. The mod works well. It still just feels weird to me. So we're just going to go back to regular combine, like I said, and just get back to normal, get back to doing things the way we should do them. I'm also really considering coming out with an ultra-realistic series again. Not quite sure. I was going to go to backcountry, but we'll see what happens. There, 27,000 we got off that, so you do get a lot more. And like I said, we want to stay at above 25,000 liters. Our grass has turned brown in the wintertime here. Let's go this way for a change. I'll show you what we got, what field we got planned here. Ooh, let's turn here a little bit here. Right through here, when we're ready, after we get done selling everything, we're going to come over here. We've already done our mulching and our manure. Now we need to seed canola in here and roll it when we're done. And then we have 2 more fields, or 3 more fields, I think 2 or 3 more fields to go to plant canola in them. Then once they're all planted, we're going to start harvesting them then. And then when we get done with canola, then we're going to go on to like soybeans, and we're just going to keep rotating it, and so on and so forth. There we go. Now this will give us a little bit of money. Okay. All right, now we go sell our milk, and then we'll see how much slurry is there. We want to see if we can get to 180,000 liters of slurry before we sell it. Then we've got to go fill our manure, and everything is sold. So I think that what we'll do is, because we may skip a month paying on the loan, even though we've paid $25,000 off in the last 3 episodes, I might pay a little bit, even if it's only 10,000, because what I'm worried about is when I have to buy a combine with a big header on it. Yeah. 30,000. Let's see what they got for slurry. Slurry's 97,000. So one more month, we can sell a full load. But yeah, we have to be above 25,000 because 25,000. Whoops. That was my fault. Getting nervous there, pulling ahead there. 25,000 will give us 3,800 and something left over after that. So our straw is full. We also should probably take another 180,000 liters of TMR and put it into our system there. But like I said, we're going to buy... Oh, yeah, we got one field. And we've got this one and that one. So we've got to create those fields and then make them into what they were before. So, yeah, the one across is going to stay... This should give us quite a bit of money here. We want to try... Actually, to gain money, we want to try to stay at... 3, 8, 9, 40. Alright, so let's pay back 20,000 and we'll stay at 30,000. That way we went up by 5,000. So let's pay back 20,000. Right here. Alright, pay back 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. So 25 is $45,000 back we've paid in our loan in the last 4 months. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The bank's making their money back, that's for sure. In 4 months, they've got, that much money back. So I'm excited about that. And that way, we've also increased by $5,000 each day, so we get a little bit more money each day. Yes, we got that field to create, this field to create, even though it's ready to go. We'll mow it, create the field, make grass field, then the one right there. So we got 3 more fields to plant with canola. So there'll be 3-month time wait on us harvesting, because I'm not going to harvest till they're all planted. Then we're going to go through and we're going to plant them one at a time as we go through. I don't need this anymore. So we're going to harvest. Actually, you know what? Let's harvest today. Get it into the machine, and then we'll seed and plant. But actually, I want to go over. Oh, I do this every time. This there we go. All right, that's pretty cool. So 45,000 in a loan, that's pretty awesome, actually, to be honest with you. That's pretty good. It's averaging about $20,000 per month that we're paying back, and eventually it will be paid off. All right, let's take this real quick here. We got our manure spreader right here. This should pretty close to fill it. Actually, you know what? We'll start doing this a different way because I don't know if I can get into it from that. So we may have to position that out front. There we go. We still have 54,000 liters in the silo. There we go. Yeah, let's go at it from the front. And then when I pull it over, I think I'll change it and put it out front, like over here, so we can back in and out. We get a lot of manure. That's pretty good. Oh, because it's just creating it as I'm doing it. All right, let's take this out of here. So that's what I had planned on doing, but I didn't realize that it was going to be that much. Is that full? Yes, it is. All right, so we are averaging more money. We're keeping up on our manure, which is pretty good. That puts that back up to about 70,000. So we have a full pin in here. We have a full manure. We're not using it anymore on that field over there. There we go. All our manure's cleaned up. Now let's go seed. Since I've got the tractor already hooked up, let's go plant that field and then roll it, and then this episode will be done. And then off camera, I will harvest it one last time with a swather, and then we're going to be purchasing our combine tomorrow. Go. Look, I think it got that little lip there. I think I got a little lip right here I have to take care of. There we go. All right, let's run here, grab our tractor. This is what I purchased right here, the little drawbar right here. So it allows you to turn tighter, because the roller over there was, I couldn't make a very tight turn. Now, like I said, we're going to use the last little bit of solid fertilizer up, and then after that, which is, I'm happy that we're building up on our fertilizer. Now, this is what I was going to tell. I could not turn before, like a tight turn. Look at that now. Now we can rock and roll. So that'll give us 180,000 back. I think it cost me 180, but it might only give me like half of that now, 60,000 back, but that'll go all towards the combine. But we're going to write down the amount of money that we have when we do a loan, and then we're going to take out just enough. We're going to take out that much extra so that after we buy our combine, we continue to stay with this money. And that way we've earned it. So there we go. And then I'm going to start. You can see where I cleared the trees. I also cleared where my Brux is. I cleared the trees there, and I made another additional road here so we can come across that way. So let's get this here. Get this closed out here. Now this should fertilize as well, so we'll have 100% fertilizer, and then we'll come and roll it, and then this episode will be done. Not the series. We got a long ways to go. But yeah, so I've been toying with the idea of coming back with an ultra realistic thing. I started watching some videos of some people that were doing it for like Fs25 and things like that, and I was really impressed with how it worked. There we go. Oh. I think this is going to be more like a... This might... Yep, I knew it. So we're going to go cruise control. It allows you to fast farm. So for those of you who want to fast farm, use that drawbar. It's on the in-game mod hub or the farmingsimulator.com website. And you can fast farm. You can go as fast as you want. But I did it for the simple fact of... I wanted to be able to turn, because in real life, drawbars are huge. Huge. So I want to be able to do this and go right around this corner like this. So that's exciting. And then it'll work definitely on the roller as well. You can see that we're into November. We've only got a couple more months, and then we'll be starting year number 3. But we're starting to make some good progress. I'm very excited about how the series is going. I'm very excited. Once we get our combine and we purchase it, that's the last purchase we have to do. Then it's all about, well, other than when we need cows. But I really think that once we start getting, up to 1,000 cows, I think we'll start to really, 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 I may not purchase cows. I may just see if because eventually they're all going to be the same. They're all going to be fully grown. You know, and because I don't have any realistic animal mods or anything in this, so you'll have a whole bunch of like cows, but they'll eventually be the same age, if you know what I mean. So I always try to do that because I like to look and just see 1,000 cows. But on the same token, it just, I don't know. It's a little more realistic to just let them go and do what they got to do. Let's get this up here a little bit. Now we can raise this. But this is what I like with this drawbar on. Look how tight I can go now. And when you're using a bigger piece of equipment like this, it's absolutely crucial to be able to turn. There we go. Now we can just go do our up downs and we're ready to go. It's pretty cool. I like it. So we got, like I said, we got the 3 more fields to do, and then we're ready to go with our canola, and we can just then start, you know, like I said, it'll be the last big purchase we make, and I think we'll just let the cows go and see when they're born. We'll have babies, but the problem with that is they don't produce milk right away. That's the main reason I do it, was because when you get the calves born, they don't start giving milk until I think it's a year old. So you still got to hang on to them. You're better off selling them and making your money, if you know what I mean. Get milk right away. So, and I bought them. How long have we had them now? Well, we've had them for 3 months, right? Because I think we're on 3. Yep, we've 3 months. So here we go. See, now they're with this big seeder. These fields don't take that long. So we sold all our equipment, we're seeding, and we can usually get about 2 steps done on a field before my time runs out. And then off camera, I'll clear the trees out right there, and we're going to start on this section over here to get that done. There we go. Then I'll harvest that off camera. I'll sell the stuff. I'll make sure that we get the combine put in here. Bought in here and ready to go for when our canola starts coming ready. Go on like that. So I just like it. Now I could crank up the speed and just go like put it on and end up going like 20 miles an hour when I seed, but that's not fun. This is actually really like twice as fast as what you would seed in real life. And this is not a seeder. This is a planter. So this actually in real life would only plant like canola, or not canola, would probably plant sunflowers, corn, things like that, but somebody's modified it. So that'd be exciting. So if we make 30,000 with 200 cows, we're probably going to make, because we started with 20,000. If we make 30,000, so at 400 cows, we should make about 40,000 a day. That's what I'm guessing. Because if you get, for every 100, you're getting $10,000 more, which makes sense. That's what they were at Fs19, 22, and now 25. For every 100 cows, you make 10,000 every month in milk. So at 400, we should be making 40,000. And that's 40,000 for that milk. And then the canola. Now, we are, with the swather and stuff, we are getting more straw, but we don't need more straw right now. I mean, I think you're getting the same amount. I don't know. I'm going to test it with our combine to do it like that. So, and then we'll head over and we will get our roller hooked up to this, and there we go. We got it planted. So on that note, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bells to get notified when Fury drops a video. Say it 50 times with me. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and we will catch you guys right back here tomorrow. Look, 100% fertilized. Yay! And that's only because I got fertilizer in here now. As soon as that fertilizer isn't in there, we're going to have to seed, and then we're going to, because we're going to have to do double manure. Because at 19,000, 17,000, this is like my 4th field I've planted. We may not have to buy it for a while. I purchased it in here. That's why I don't want to sell it, because we did absolutely purchase it to start with. So But that trees, and then this trees, and then, like I said, I'll roll that off camera, and then I will harvest that off camera there, harvest that field, and then we will get that field prepped and ready to go. So we planted that one today. In December, we'll plant the other one over there, and then, let's see, January will be that one, February will be that one, and we're ready to go. And then in March, we come back. This first field should be done, but we're also going to have to start thinking strongly about getting some mowing done as well. So that's exciting, and that's ready to go. So we'll put this away, and then we will end the episode right there. See how I can turn now on a dime? Love it. Love the drawbar. Love it. Just when you're downloading it, and if you Google it, don't Google draw. Just put in drawbar, because if you just put in drawbar, it'll come up with a realistic one. It'll have a Dabo realistic one, and all that is a weight. So get this one off the farmingsimulator.com website, and it will allow you guys to fast farm, for those of you who enjoy it. There we go. Now over here, I have to redo this into a field roller because it is still a mulcher right now. So I will show you how we do that. We come over here. We have the mobile workshop on. We hit that. We customize. And then we hit this into field roller, and then we customize it, and it's done. We've got 2 pieces of equipment with 1. We've actually got 3. And there we go, guys. Now, I want to see as I pull this out. That makes a difference. Absolutely. Look at that. I couldn't do that before. I would hit on the bar. So this absolutely does exactly what it's supposed to do. So, all right, here's my plan, and one last time so you guys know, we will roll that field that we just did, and then that field is done, completed, and then we're going to come over here with the one last field with this thing here, with the swather. We're going to come over, and then we're going to harvest this off camera right here, and then we're going to get it all set up, and then we're going to plant this one tomorrow. So we'll get it all harvested, and then we'll do everything we need to do except for rolling, because I want to go one step further. Then we'll roll this. We'll collect the 300 or the 100 trees. We do 100 trees every day. This right here, we're going to work on this section here, get this grass painted in all nice and pretty so it looks like this. And then we're going to start over here, and we're going to do road to road, and we're going to go all the way to the main road out there. We're going to get that section done next, and then that section right there next, so you guys can kind of follow along. And then after that section's done and our right over there, then we'll do this section, and then we're going to go up here and start from the shop, which is right here. We're going to build our road straight across, and we're going to go boom, boom, and we'll make like a section of a road, and then we'll clear everything in there, and we'll keep moving this way. So on that note, get out of here. I went about 3 minutes longer than what I should have, and I want to get you guys out of here. This is the next field we're going to be doing tomorrow. Yay! I might actually get that field all ready to go planted. So on that note, guys, get out of here, and I'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow with another episode. Have a wonderful night.